A lot of our music is about like the experiences that we've been through, and I like to call them like the minor little catastrophes of life. As far back as I can remember, it's been every significant moment or event in my life is tied almost perfectly to a song or like an artist or even a record. Now when I go back and listen to that music, it just like immediately takes me back to that moment in my life, and it's just like this flood of like emotions and like memories come through me. So I hope the songs that we've written and the songs that are on the record and that we'll record in the future will give people a chance to relate and maybe even get connected to their lives and moments that they've had and that they can go back to and get those same feelings from in the future.
You know, before I ever joined up with these guys, Ryan's songwriting really caught my ear, and I thought he had some neat influences and had a very unique sound. I liked his singing style. Tom and Ryan were together for a few years, playing together as a duo, and then I went out and saw the two of them playing a show together, and Ryan was like, "Hey, is that Darren McGuire in the back?" And I'm like, "Isn't this guy in the middle playing a show?" Anyway, so I joined up with them. After a while, it was going really well. We found we had some instant chemistry, and Ryan kind of floated the idea of changing things up a little bit. Our first gig together, the three of us, was at a bar called Wicked Willie's. It's in Greenwich Village. We were still going as Ryan Asher at that point. I was maybe only had 2 or 3 rehearsals with the 2 of you guys. There was some improvisation there, at least on
there usually is every time
on my part with the bass parts, but it was great. It was a lot of fun.
I've known Ryan for many years, since we were in kindergarten. Known Darren now a couple years, but we all feel like we've known each other a long time, and it's great to be in a band, but it's also better to be in a band with your best friends.
So Tom, he's basically the glue of the band. He's the gel, the foundation, co-foundation, along with myself. He really keeps it together. He lays the rhythm down, and we've been able to have an instant natural chemistry right off the bat as far as playing together, and having a bass player and a drummer that have that together is an essential part of a successful band.
I'm a country boy.
Brakes.
Country boy over here.
Yeah, there's a lot of squeaky
Hey, I have
brakes.
sensitive ears, all right? You know, it's been a lot of fun too, because they've both made me a better musician, a better performer, a better drummer. You know, sometimes it's hard to see or hear things that we're doing ourselves because we don't have any outside perspective, and I know it's been very helpful to me to hear criticism from these guys saying, hey, why don't you try playing this, don't play this, hold back here, lay in here more.
A song on repeat, a voice on the phone, the longest drives your first night long.
Going from a soloist to being in a band with other creative minds has definitely been an adjustment for me. Before, when I was just on my own, it was more of a introspective type of writing, and it's just different the way the songs turn out when you're just by yourself and, you know, playing guitar, trying to write along with it. Now that we have 2 other creative minds, it's more like bringing an idea to the plate and then all of us kind of shaping it and molding it into this wildly different finished product, as opposed to the way it might have originally started, but so much better than we could have done on our own.
It's really my passion in life. I don't want to be doing anything other than music. I've loved it my whole life. It's been programmed into me since I was a baby, and it's a big reason why I'm up here.
My first real music hero was Eric Clapton, and of course he's this amazing blues guitarist. So for like 6 years I studied jazz guitar and blues guitar.
You know, we all go through similar experiences as human beings and as, you know, and people that live in the same area, but, you know, no 2 people experience it exactly the same way or tell it the same way or, you know, even see it or interpret it as someone else would. And you know, I would hope they would just take away what our spin is on life, on what we've experienced, and you know, that's what makes it unique, is because we're saying it, we're singing it, we're playing it. Nobody else is, and that's just as, like I say, I think a voice is unique to a person. So can be the way a musician, you know, does their job and tells their story through a song. And I think that in itself is what I would want someone to take away from what we do.
Thank you.